card
Yep.
now.
So then the same thing at the end. You just tap it,
Yes.
and that'll pop up.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Thanks, bud. All right.
So should we make sure that it's coming through?
Yeah,
I can-
with the
I can
volume,
try
you
doing
mean?
it on
Oh,
my
it's saying
phone.
connecting and everything, so is it connected or is
Yeah, I
it?
think, I think it's connected. I can try doing it on my phone. It'll probably work. Maybe.
It's counting up here, so it
Yeah.
should be, I think. All right.
Are you staying up here? My phone never works connecting. It's probably on there. Yeah, it's too. Don't talk to me.
Test. 1, 2. Dylan, is that good up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to get started, guys. We finally got the live stream going, hooked up at the iPad, so we're good to start for everybody at home, too. It's been a really eventful 2020 football season, as we all know. A lot of challenges, a lot of unknowns. Simple fact that we're out here in December having an awards banquet, which I probably never would have guessed we would be doing, but luckily we've got some decent weather. But the season, it kind of had some crazy twists and turns to it, as we've all experienced. So just to kind of run through a little bit, we found out that we were going to have a spring season and some fall practice dates back in the summer. So actually it was the middle day of our football camp is when we found out that the season wasn't going to happen in the fall and we were just going to get to practice and play in the spring. And a few weeks later we found out that nope, we're going to play in the fall, so gears are turning, things are happening. The season is reinstated and we played a 6-game schedule that was not the 6 of the games that we had on our schedule originally. So lots of kind of twists and turns, up and downs. We got early snowfall. We were able to clear our track and clear our field and play all of the games through that snowfall at home throughout the help of a lot of community members, and we are very grateful for that. Our 9th grade and JV schedules were significantly impacted as well. I believe we played 2 each. Is that correct? And we're scheduled to play 5, but because of COVID concerns and other schools and programs that had to shut down, we got cut short on that end as well. And then at the end of the season, as we all experienced, the section tournament got cut short because of the governor's order. So we played a final game here instead of playing on the road with a little bit of a mix-up of the bracket, and that's how the 2020 season went. Through it all, though, we had 64 student athletes in grades 9 through 12 that participated from beginning to end. And first of all, that's great numbers, but second of all, that's a lot of commitment, focus, and perseverance through a wild and crazy season. And the kids really deserve a lot of credit for how they handled everything throughout those unknowns. It really was day to day most of the time. We never knew if we were going to get pulled or if a game was going to get pulled last minute. And to have that going through your head as an adult is one thing, but as a teenager who's out there playing every Friday night, that's something else. So the boys did a tremendous job with that. We're extremely proud of the way that they and the families handled it, and that's a testament to you all as well as parents to continue to be flexible and patient with everything as it happened and unfolded. And we appreciate the supports that we have for our kids and our program throughout the course of the year. Hopefully these are circumstances that we won't have to experience again in the future. So keep your fingers crossed. But we're going to kind of get started here. Obviously, guys, this is a little bit informal compared to what we're used to in our normal banquet and award ceremony. But we're kind of going to run through the same type of list here. So we're going to start with our letter winners, and then we're going to kind of announce our freshman certificates. And those of you that have been around our program know that Coach Hacker and Coach Weber have been involved with our 9th graders for the last few years. So I'll let Chris talk when we get to that point. And we'll announce the names of those those ninth graders, and all those things will be available to be picked up in the office when parents have time to come in and get them throughout the course of the next couple days, either before or after school. So we're going to start with our award winners, and we're going to start with our sophomores first, and then seniors. When we get to you guys at the end, you guys can come on down. Coaches will hand you certificates, and you can grab them from the fence when your name is called. So we had a total of 36 letter winners this year, which is the highest number that we've had in my 5 years here at Minnewaska. So we have a lot of kids that were on the field, got a lot of experience throughout the course of a crazy year. So our sophomores that earned a varsity letter this year were Blake Andreas, Brady Blair, Chase Belkey, Pete Dietzman, PJ Johnson, Jack Larson, and Connor Stein. So we can give our sophomore letter winners a round of applause. We had 14 juniors that earned a varsity letter this year. Those juniors are Dylan Amiot, Cole Barris, Jacob Blair, Noah Danielson, Dalton Frederick, Ike Koenig, Hunter Kostelecki, Alec Larson, Jacob Lean, Easton McCrory, Andrew Murnock, Nathan Rankin, Gage Rogers, and Damon Udi. Those are our 14 juniors. And we have our seniors. So guys, again, when your name is called, you can come on down. The coaches, we'll hand you your certificates. And we are in alphabetical order. So Darian Alexander, Jack Anderson, Mitchell Gruber, Cole Harsty, Peyton Johnsrud, Dylan Kupski, Tori Kuzik, David Lilienthal, Tyson Meyer, Max Reichman, Jackson Stadsvold, Jacob Swalla, Ryan Van Leeuwen, Aaron Versteeg, and Ty Walsh. Let's hear it for our seniors, yes.
Coach Weber couldn't make it tonight. I'm Christopher Hacker, I coach the ninth grade football team with him. Very interesting year. They say practice makes perfect. Well, with all our practice time, we must have been darn near perfect. Not a lot of games for us to play. I'm proud of the guys that did come out. It was a weird fall. Some of our kids joined other sports and they made commitments and stuff with it. Some came back to football. It was good to see them. We battled hard. We stayed through the cold. We had kids in and out. We had people playing positions, 2 days notice. Sometimes the day of, I tell them, hey, we don't have a receiver today. I hope you run your routes pretty well. But overall, really proud of the guys. I think we made a lot of steps. We learned a lot about football, that's for sure. We stuck with it. I think we got a bright future ahead with these young guys. The certificate winners. So these guys will have certificates waiting in Coach C's office. Dylan Alexander, Dakota Amiot, Justin Anderson, Austin Ballhagen, Noah Bartz, Christopher Quanch, Nathan Dell, Austin Havrud, Ben Jensen, John Jensen, Cole Kittleson, Jack McJarris, Rylan Martin, Alex Paninsky, Mason Reichman, Miles Reichman, and Austin Weber. We do give out a ninth grade player of the year award. This is the first year we went co-winners. We had a lot of guys show up, like I said, every day, just worked hard. It was tough to say. We had to be honest with them, say, I don't know if we're going to play this week. We might have 5 days of practice, and they still showed up every day, worked hard. The ninth grade co-players of the year are going to be Austin Ballhagen and Jack McJarris.
All right, guys, I'm going to do our JV player of the year. Keep it short and sweet for you guys, so some people don't catch sniffles. This kid went and he balled out both of our games that we had for JV. He's going to be a really good player for us next year, and that's going to be Jacob Blair.
I get the honor of introducing the Scout Team Player of the Year this year. He actually got it last year, so 2 years in a row. If we would have an athlete with this mentality and work ethic, we would have some great football teams, because this kid just works real hard day in and day out. Scout Team Player of the Year goes to Alex Larson. Next one on our list is our most improved player, and this is a varsity level award. Can go to anybody who's played varsity and has shown obviously a tremendous amount of improvement from 1 year to the next. This young man has definitely shown some improvement on both sides of the football, and gained a lot of confidence over the course of this season. And we are proud to present the Most Improved Player of the Year award this year to Mitchell Gruber. Mitch, you can come on down. Congratulations, Mitch.
Special teams, like all other parts of the season this year, was very challenging. It seemed like every week we were throwing together different pieces, different players. 1 week we got 2 guys out, the next week we got 4 other guys out. Luckily, I had a great group of kids that I could work with, sophomores who had never played a snap, starting right next to seniors who were willing to hop in. And fittingly, we got 2 people winning this award. One person was a senior who, whatever I asked, yeah, coach, sure, I can do that. Anything you need. And the other is an up-and-comer who really improved, especially physically and mentally part of the game. Really stepped up big this year. So we got co-winners of Jackson Stadsvald and Dalton Frederick.
I'm up to do the offensive and defensive lineman of the year. Probably not a real big surprise with this one. We've got a kid that's been playing for us for going on his 3rd year right now and has improved tremendously since day 1 that he stepped on the field. Continues to work hard on the field and off the field. It's been a pleasure of mine to get to coach him and watch him grow over the course of the last 3 years. But Jake Swalla is our offensive and defensive lineman of the year.
All right, our next award on our list is our Offensive Player of the Year. Obviously, this encompasses all positions played on that side of the ball. This young man has played a lot of football for us over the course of the last few years, and we've asked him to do a lot for us, and he's come through. He's worked very, very hard. He's one of the most coachable and respectful young men that we've been around, and that's saying something because all of our kids fit that bill. But we are proud to award our Offensive Player of the Year to Mr. Tyson Meyer. Tyson, come on down.
It's my honor to give the Defensive Player of the Year. Defense, I thought, did a good job this year. They played, they hustled. The guys never quit. It was just a lot of fun. Going to miss this group of seniors for this year because They've been on my side of the ball for 3 years now, some of them. But this guy really improved over the last 2 years, played well, was very rarely out of position. He was like everybody else, pretty quiet leader out there. Although when he did say something, it was usually a shot towards me usually. But anyhow, I was really proud of how he played this year. He played very well, and that is Max Reichman. The last team award that we have before we get to our memorial award is our overall MVP, and this is an award that year in and year out we feel like we could hand to a lot of different kids, and this year is no different. Mr. Moeller just kind of alluded to it. This is a group of seniors that is not only large in numbers but is large in talent, large in character. It's a great group, and we're going to miss them dearly. And it's tough, I think, when the kids are voting on things like these, and you can tell as we go through and count numbers and things like that how much kids feel about their teammates and how much they respect them and how much they think about their leadership and their ability on the field as well as off the field. And this young man fits those qualities to a T. Our most valuable player for the 2020 season is Tyson Meyer. The next award is a recipient, and I've been honored and privileged to give this award out for the years that we've given it. It's one of those awards that you don't want to give as a team because it's a memorial award. It's in memory of Dan Wold. Dan was a member of our, he was a senior of our 94 team, graduated 95. Dan was tragically killed in a house fire in 96, fall of 96, and that's how long we've been giving the award away. Those of you who don't know Kelly Blake, who works in our office, Dan was her older brother. And Dan was the kind of guy, he was a team first guy. We'd ask Dan to do something, he would just do it. No questions asked, he'd just do it. And this year, as last year, we have two recipients of this award. The first guy that I'm going to call down did what we asked him to do. Maybe didn't get as much playing time as he thought he should, or he wanted, I should say, but never complained, and always had a smile on his face and brought a great attitude to practice every day of the game. Ty Walsh. And the next guy that we felt deserved this award did so many things for us this year and played, I think, on the defensive side at least 4 or 5 positions and kept moving around. We kept putting him there. Well, we need somebody here. Okay, we'll plug him in there. Had to take out a 285-pound guy a couple times against New London, and he tied 2 of this guy together, and he still was outweighed by the guy. But I was very impressed with his effort this year and in the years past. Did exactly what we asked him to do, team first mentality, and that is Darian Alexander. All right, so moving along here, we're going to get into our district, our section, and our state awards. These are awards that are not just from us as a coaching staff, but obviously from the coaches and teams that we play throughout the year. Our district awards, what used to be known as all conference, now Minnesota is in districts, as we know, for the last few years. And then we have some section recognition as well as some state recognition this year as well. So we finished in a position where we ended up with 3 all-district award winners on the all-district team, and we also ended up with 3 honorable mention
And these 6 gentlemen can come down when their name is called. 6 very, very quality football players and kids that are definitely deserving, and we're very proud that our coaches amongst our district see how talented our kids are as well. So there are these ones here.
Our all-district award winners this year, again, we have 3 of them, are Tyson Meyer, Jacob Swalla, and Max Reichman. Congratulations, gentlemen. They got it next for you. Our 3 honorable mention award winners, Aaron Versag, Peyton Johnson, and Dylan Krupke. You guys come on down. Along with our all-district and honorable mention, we were very fortunate enough again this year. I think this is the second year in a row that as a team, we've come away with 3 of the district MVPs. And they kind of break them down by a few different positions. And for one team to come away with 3 of them is pretty outstanding. And we've been fortunate enough to do that now 2 years in a row. And again, that's a testament to the type of kids and the type of players that we are fortunate to work with. So we have 3 MVPs. Tyson Meyer was named the linebacker MVP of the district. Jacob Swalla was the defensive line MVP of the district. And Darian Alexander was our special teams MVP of the district. Come on out, guys. Congratulations, boys. Okay, moving into the classroom. We were fortunate enough, first and foremost, that as a team, a varsity team, everybody on the roster had a factor in this with their grades and their GPA. That we placed at the gold level for Class 3A in the academic team award, which is the highest level. And I haven't heard this officially yet, but I think we were either first or second total in Class 3A. We had a GPA and a varsity roster of 3.27, and that's obviously something we're very, very proud of. So congratulations to all the kids for their work in the classroom. We have some academic all-district award winners as well. So boys, when you hear your name come down, and grab a plaque from the coaches. Mitchell Gruber, Cole Hartsey, Peyton Johnsrud, Max Reichman, Aaron Versag. Those are our seniors. Our underclassmen involved with that, Alec Larson, Nate Rankin, Damon Udi, and Jack Larson. These gentlemen all have a GPA of 3.75 or above. Congratulations, boys. Melrose and versus New London Spicer. So these four gentlemen, when your name is called, you can come on down. We have a certificate from the section for you. And our all-section team winners were Tyson Meyer, Jacob Swala, Max Reitman, and Aaron Versay. Congratulations, boys. Bill and Alex and Miles did a wonderful job for us. This Paul team and the band members, even though we didn't get to have them out here as much as we wanted, it was a tough year for them too, obviously with all the restrictions, but they absolutely add to the atmosphere of a football game. Joe Burns, our Glacial Reach Health Systems athletic trainer, who does a great job with our kids. Mark Beasley at the Tribune, Brady Erdman at KMGK, and our other local media outlets. Last but not least, we'd like to thank our parents and our players for all the support and everything that they do within our program and your efforts and your work. And it's been said a few different times, but this bunch out here is a significant group. You get close to every single group of kids that comes through, and it's always tough to see a group graduate. But I think I can speak on behalf of the rest of the guys behind me here too. You don't get a bunch like this very often, and we're definitely going to miss having them around. They've done a lot for us. They've been a great group of kids to work with, and it's tough to see them end their football careers. Hopefully, winter sports will get rolling here shortly on the 4th, and we can see them participate in some other stuff again. But we thank you guys for everything you've done for our football program. We love you dearly, and we wish you nothing but the best. So, thank you all, and